water. Hello, my name is Steph. If you'd like to come on and have a seat for some symbolic support. Whew. The other day we scryed. We were scrying an ink blot bookmark, and as promised, we're going to flip it for perspective possibilities. We'll add on some oracle cards as well. We have a ghost tube here kicking for any audio additions from the afterlife that may further add to our auric adventures. Overall, pleased to receive a release freely. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome home, as I appreciate your presence, awareness, attention, and it truly warms my haunted heart. So when you're ready, let's go. All right, I'm going to take a moment to open up. You're welcome to join me, or you can fast forward through. What is this little card? Is it backwards? Okay. Our bridge from the other side is literally the bridge, Sky Bridge, possibility for union. I'll put the link to the OG below. Let's take a nice deep breath. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palate of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. In the name and honor of anyone here at any time. Thank you for being my muse, and may you meet a message with meaning. All right, there we go. If you see, sense, or feel anything, again, please feel well to comment below. Drop an emoji. Any interactions with the channel is appreciated. Excuse me. Oh, oy vey. This bookmark is also one of one, and I'll put the link below if you're interested. Oh, so now there's like a trampolining happening. Something about ho 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 green giant. Okay, so the OG side, there was like this whole like you're the earthly equator thing. I'm just gonna like, I don't know if you're just really loud to me or anywho. Equator field, that you're like your earthly body vessel is the equator. And now the clouds are the equator, or maybe the skyline. Oh, the skyline. The skyline. And I am this little creature. And it's like I'm talking to the green giant. Oh, oh. But it's like, you know, caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland became the butterfly, the wisdom of that. But I'm actually like the caterpillar here. I think I might be talking to an earth essence. I don't know, the earth. That's a very interesting thing to say. I'm going to go back to the other rabbit hole for a moment if you're still with me. So imagine if that caterpillar that became the butterfly, there's more metamorphosis after that. The butterfly becomes, insert what you would put there as an evolution that starts this experience to transmute and transform into ... So it's like there's more metamorphosis. And even if that means the butterfly, as a blatant example, as it carries on perhaps, and again, the limitations, though very purposeful, of the caterpillar to the butterfly, when the butterfly passes and releases said form, it creates the very conditions to become a polar bear, perhaps. Okay. I don't need to explain. If you're here, we are very abstract, and it's wonderful as it helps us to expand and explore not only our emotions, but our insights and multidimensional nature.
Do you want to play?
Do you want to play? Every time you say that, I think of is it the movie Saw? Do you want to play? I want to say no, but then I'm thinking that's just me applying that the way I'm hearing it. Okay. Magic prayer is coming through, if that means anything to you, in the cave of ice. So on the other side, there's lots of penguins. We're very refreshing. There's a gathering. So this is like electricity in this
I'm right here.
It's like I'm in a storm. Is that, yeah? Yeah, I feel like I'm in a storm. But the storm is electric. Is there such thing as like an electric storm? Excuse my ignorance, I just really don't know. I assume so, like static electricity, but... And I am talking to this being, this earth energy. It's big. It's not... It's like two peas in a pod, though. I feel like you're very, very familiar with it. It could also be a mother energy for some, or a sister, like sibling sister. It's both very feminine, prominent, predominantly feminine energies forward. There's an orange mushroom. Okay, this orange mushroom is the masculine energy. Or I'm interacting with it at least with a predominantly masculine energy because I'm preparing to seed something. Okay, where am I going? Because there's work being done here, but there's also feathers and palm fronds there. There's more clouds. There's more clouds. There's something happening. There's work at night. I might pray during the day or before I go to bed. And something happens with that state. Like that seed says something to my altered other states. Yes. And creates different movements. This masculine energy, if I can place that, it's like moving lands and... Okay, thank you. You know me, I'm going to read art first. And if you're still here with me, Lord love you. I want to place a hot air balloon with this like orange magic mushroom. Oh, I love it. I love it. Give me a moment. Because I'm like flying around in this magic mushroom. You know, like when there's certain moons, right? And it's the coloring or the sky is a certain color. Something about seeding the sky. On the back of the neck, back of the head.
Dad.
It's like standing up higher to breathe different kind of air. It's all very weird. Sorry if you're still here with me. And maybe you're picking up and moving due to some sort of pollution. Even if this pollution appears to be paranormal, or it's polluting your prayers. Maybe it's other people, places, or things. In the Cave of Hearth Fires is home. And if I recall, the other side talked about... No, maybe not. Yeah, like interplanetary stuff. But I'm in this tree. Do you know what this tree thing is? This tree house, but it's not up in the trees. It's a doorway right here on this land that takes me wherever my mind goes. This might be imagination. The one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Okay, so it just kicked in my imagination. This monster, that isn't a monster, if like My Pet Monster, if you ever watch that show, the eyes are in the shape of footprints. My mouth or lips are horns. My ears are leaves. And my shoulder pads area are like
Hospital.
Storms. And my feet move what would be feet, but just like imagine like the music symbol, and they kind of waddle. They waddle. I don't know how. So there's something about my imagination that's coming into play here. Like that's the doorway. Okay. Cave of Rivers. Some of you might know a desert land as home, like a desert planet, because there's something very interplanet in the whole penguin thing. I just got to notice one side note rabbit hole. For somebody that has lost a partner from the OG side, you may feel that you've been left. You've been left here, and now Earth is a desert land, and it used to be this magical space, this magical existence. And since your partner, your person has passed, it feels like you're alone and it's dry. And I'm hearing the home is where your heart is, and we're, always home together. But please activate that through prayer of communication. It's like the only thing that can be obstructing us from knowing I'm still with you is mind. Move the mind.
Liar.
Lies. And I know that can be very uncomfortable to believe in, right? When you're feeling grief at such an acute state. So I'm compassionate to that. You don't need to get all rammies. Ghost tube. Intention. 22 in the cave of earth fire. In the cave of earth. Hearth. What's on the bottom? Wide open. So I want to note that both of these cards just have this like certain depiction. And from the OG side, there was something about the effort from going from like one landscape up. But you got to move something. Maybe move the body, move the home, where that houses the heartbeat, that houses your soul, that houses your prayers, the mind. Maybe you do write things out at nighttime, or you sit and communicate to set seeds and intentions that will grow. And when they grow, they jump for joy through this imagination. There's also something about bedtime stories. Bedtime stories. I communicate with a golden energy. There's like from the green giant, ho, ho, ho. It's like a yellow bean giant. He doesn't have to be giant, he or she doesn't have to be. But it's like there's green giants and there's, golden giants. I see a stalking.
It's not easy.
No, it's definitely not easy, but I also don't want to take away from the space of what the potential is, like decorating an Easter egg or decorating an egg for Easter. It's still an egg, and you're going to eat it. It's going to taste just the same, but you can decorate. You decorate and infuse through your prayer, through your actions, what's home in your heart of how, like even like with the jack-o'-lanterns, right? And here's the funny thing, as I'm getting ready to close out here. Oh, that's a very, very, very high-pitched sound. Whew, went like right through me. Whew. It's like between the sky ridge of what was from the other side and wide open here, up on a rock and with the dry desert, but it's like I'm having to go up and I kind of come into this landscape. I've had this intention. I've prayed for this opportunity to take place. It
Another
might be
room.
where you feel more at home. Maybe it's another town. Maybe it's another planet. Maybe it's another dimension. But there's movement there that inevitably brings me into this wide open feeling. Like I can breathe better. I can breathe better. And between that, a river would flow. One of us, we were just talking about in the comment section the other day, the deserts being, maybe a dried up seabed, and water flows. And when there's water flowing, I'm safely on top of a stone, so I can feel the rush and the roar until it settles. Because there's something about this lightning, this storm, but it feels really, really nice, like almost to and some just start dancing, and you're like, oh, 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 oh. That's what it feels like. All right, I'm going to let you go. I hope this did serve, inspire, educate, or support. And until next time, I'll see you soon.